hammered every time we go. Oh God. But it's, you know what, I don't like talking about parenting styles when I go out with my mom friends, because one of them posted on Facebook that she gave birth to her best friend. Thank you, yes, yikes, I'm worried about her. I think she has Stockholm Syndrome. My kids are not my friends. No, they have no money. And they can't hold their liquor. And they're boys. Ugh. Like, I don't know how that happened, okay? I'm a girl. My mom's a girl. Her mom is a girl. Y'all are not gonna believe this. Her mom is a girl. I'm the last of my people. And now I have to live in a fraternity house. When they were little, I forgot to lock the bathroom door, and those little perverts came running in, and they asked me what happened to my penis. Rude. So I told them I didn't eat my vegetables. And it fell off. And they believed me. Because children are stupid. Some more than others, right? If you have more than one, you know, you get the good one, and then you get the other one, yeah. Like, have you ever heard the term, that kid is an old soul? We have one with no soul. There's no one driving his ship, okay? Yeah, if it was 100 years ago, he would have been run over by a wagon by now. Yeah. One day he came downstairs to go to school completely naked. I was like, oh, hey, oh, buddy, you gonna get dressed for school? And he said, oh, I thought I already was. And then I fast forwarded in my mind 30 years. I'm like, oh God, when I'm old, for sure, this kid is gonna forget me in a hot car. And I don't deserve that, okay? I'm a good mom. I'm a terrible cook, but I'm a good mom. And I think the problem is that I grew up in upstate New York, near Rochester. Where are you from? Rochester, right? Okay. All right, so I grew up near Rochester, in Geneseo, and then I moved south, and I had babies here. So I have southern boys, and I think their little redneck bodies reject my Yankee food. I tried feeding them cream of wheat. I was missing my grandmother. So I was like, I will make my children cream of wheat. I loved it when I was little, and this is what they did. They gagged, they couldn't do it. How can you argue with And I don't know what I did wrong. I think maybe I didn't put enough bourbon in it for them or something. And this is wild. I found out not everyone knows what cream of wheat is. It's kind of like grits, but without the confidence, okay? Yes. Cream of wheat is not hanging out with shrimp in fancy restaurants. It's humble. Grits are sassy, y'all. Grits are so sassy. They're all like, kiss my grits. Okay, grits, get it, girl. Grits is like starting her own small business, and cream of wheat is starting a reverse mortgage. It's for old people and the very young. Like if you have no teeth and you're in a diaper, those are your cream of wheat years. Yeah. I know, I love grits are better. Grits are better. Yeah, the food here is so much better. Yeah, I love living in the South. I love it. We live in Atlanta. We moved there for my husband's job. He has a cool job. He's actually an atomic physicist. Woo! Fancy nerd guy, which is good, because in college I studied musical theater. Oops. Uh-oh, I feel like a rescue. Yeah. Jazz hands is not an employable skill set. Like, and I feel like our marriage kind of proves that opposites really do attract, or as my physicist husband likes to say, objects with the similar charges are drawn together to establish a stable equilibrium. Right? That's so sexy! Yeah, if you don't think that's sexy, you should know a man who talks like that has a J-O-B, And yes, he may also have an action figure collection. But if he makes enough money, you can buy a big enough house. You never have to watch him playing with their dolls. My single friend asked me how I got a physicist to marry me. She's broke too. So I asked my husband, like, baby, like, what did he like about me? What did he like? And he said, I made eye contact. And I smiled. That was it. That was all of it. Oh God, that's such a low bar. If you're single, go walk around the physics building at your local university. Your milkshake will bring the nerds to the yard. And scientists are super sexy, y'all. They really are. Someone who got a perfect score on the math SATs doesn't crack under pressure. Okay? Yeah, they can solve for X and solve for your big O. Yeah. I promise no matter how you did in school, you're both gonna magna cum loudly. Yeah. I do want y'all to know though that like the musical theater nerd, science nerd combo is actually like the best nerd on nerd action you can get. Because if you have two science nerds get together, the kids turn out smart, but too smart, okay? Yeah, have you ever seen Elon Musk dance? It was on SNL. His fingers were all hokey pokey, his neck was all loosey goosey. It's like, really, Elon? Self-driving cars and you can't nay-nay? And then if you have two musical theater nerds get together, the kids turn out broke. Oh my gosh, so broke. Bless their hearts. They can dance, but it's gotta be right next to a pole. Did any of y'all think I was gonna say two musical theater nerds get together, the kids turn out gay? No, I wish. To get an adorable gay baby, it takes two alt-right conservative Christians to get together. Because from what I can tell, God is sassy. Yeah. I married a smart person on purpose, you guys. I'm gonna get a little vulnerable. I married a smart person on purpose because my whole life I've had a hard time reading, and I found out as an adult I'm dyslexic. And whoever is responsible for the way we spell that word is an asshole. Nothing is so hard to spell, you guys. Like, somewhere in the middle is an X and a Y in the middle of the word. What kind of sick psychopath is trying to win Scrabble on the backs of the illiterate? And if anyone comes up to my adult woman face and tells me to just sound it out, Amy, just sound it out, I'm gonna punch them right in their throats. Let's see what that sounds like, shall we? Oh, is that a silent K? Oh, is that a hard or a soft CH? Every dyslexic person has embarrassing things they've done. When I was in high school, I was in the musical, and we performed for the elementary kids, and after the show, they came up, and they wanted me to sign their programs, and I accidentally signed all of the programs for all of the little kids. I hope you licked the show. That's how dyslexic I am, okay? I mixed up licked and liked in high school. In high school, I Forrest Gumped myself into sounding like a pedophile. I hope you licked the show, little kid. Now get in a van. And then after college, my first job was in catering because, musical theater. And it's a direct pipeline, okay? And I had the hardest time saying the word Cabernet. I couldn't read it, I couldn't say it. Cabernet, I wasn't a lush yet, okay? I kept saying cabaret. And my husband's like, Amy, no, Cabernet. I'm like, Chicago. Then he goes, Amy, you're in a cabin. It's cold outside. Brr. Then you hear a horse, neigh. And then that's when I knew. That's like, oh, I felt it in my body. I was like, oh, I gotta make babies with this man. Oh, someone that patient and that smart. He's gonna help me breed the Mountain Dew out of my bloodlines. And so far, so good. We've been married for 24 years, mostly happy. We've almost been divorced twice, so I think that's the average. The first time we almost got divorced was my fault. I am an extrovert, and my husband is an introvert. And what I did to that poor man for the first couple years of our marriage, y'all, it was not consensual. Yeah, and he just took it like the small guy in prison. For his 30th birthday, I threw him a surprise birthday party. For an introvert, people flew in from all over. I hired a DJ. There was a dance floor. For an introvert, I might as well have decapitated his mother while he watched. It's better now. A very nice lady, a marriage counselor, explained to me that introverts need to be alone to recharge their batteries. And yeah, it's always a very special moment in therapy when you realize, oh, I'm the a-hole. Okay. Cool. My bad. This round of therapy's on me. Put it on my tab. The second time we almost got divorced, it was my husband's fault. He went vegan in Georgia. Vegan in Georgia. You can't do that. He almost died. He got so thin and so mean. Oh my God, it's like you can't do that in Georgia. All the vegetables have pork in them. The collard greens, the green beans, the Brussels sprouts. When you order a Bloody Mary in the South, what does it come with? Praise Jesus. I had a baby in the South, y'all. It came out bacon wrapped. Even my Jewish friends in Atlanta eat pork tacos. Like, that's not kosher. That's carnitas. What's happening here? Yeah, weird. It's quirky. I gotta be honest too. It's quirky living with a scientist. He's very tidy. It's not fun. It's not fun how he's prescription strength tight. It's like living with a TSA agent. He's always holding things up. Like, whose is this? Why is this here? If it remains unclaimed, it will be destroyed. One time, he found my bra in our kitchen pantry. I have no idea how that got in there. I guess I was getting a cookie and getting comfortable. Boob owners, do you do this? Do you leave your bra around the house? Yes. One of my favorite places is on the back of a doorknob. Yeah, you know that move. Yeah, that's the airing out cycle. Just letting that thing dangle there for 3 days. It's as close to washing it as I ever get. And then my boobalas, they get to have their own airing out cycle. As I walk around the house, they get to tumble dry low. But this always gives my husband ideas. He gets ideas when he sees that. Yeah, he's like, oh no, you're doing that wrong. Here, let me help you. Those are hand wash only. Now get in my van. Not enough of you are laughing at that. I saw you all coming in. I know you all got loose titties flapping around at home. Like a fish in a boat. Knocking over toddlers, spilling drinks. loose titty room. Yeah. Okay, this is the weird part about the tidy husband. Y'all, he can't find anything in the refrigerator. It's so weird. He has a PhD in physics. His boss won the Nobel Prize. But the magic food box, that's his nemesis. It's so weird. It's so weird. He just stands in front of the open door, announcing what he's looking for, like, orange juice. And I'm like, who is he talking to? I go over, I find what he's looking for. It's always right there. And I was like, here you go. Suck it, reader. If you leave me, you're gonna die in 3 days. But now that I've been talking about it in my comedy, my husband stands in front of the open door. He's like, I know this is the part where you make fun of me. In front of our friends and strangers. I just really can't find what I'm looking for. Can you please help? So we did some research, you guys. It turns out women's eyes have evolved to be good at scanning, and men's eyes have evolved to be good at pinpointing and focusing. So I guess I should draw some boobies on the tartar sauce. See, that triggers some focus for him. Boobies might inspire him to use his hands to move the food around. Find what he's looking for in there. I watch nature shows. Even raccoons can do that. I don't know if anyone here has someone at home that suffers from male pattern refrigerator blindness. But every time I help my husband find something, he says the same thing. He's like, oh, I didn't expect it to look like that. I'm like, well, dear, when we first got married, I didn't expect all your hair to fall out. But I can still find you at the airport. Oh, poor balding husband. He's okay. He's okay, guys. Don't worry about the bald husband. I love him. I love him too much. I do. I know this because I have pretended to like skiing for 16 years. Has anyone tried this lie, this farce, this skiing? You have to spend the whole day like this. Can you see me? You have to spend the whole day wall sitting without a wall, guys. Hovering is what it is. Ladies know hovering. Gentlemen, have you ever had diarrhea in an Eastern European country and you didn't want to catch communism? And then you have to steer with your feet. Your feet, the whole time I'm like, feet, whatever you do, please do not Sonny Bono us into a tree. My husband tried to gaslight me into liking skiing by taking me to a very fancy resort, but halfway through the first day of having just like a grand mal, non-stop panic attack, I was like, that's it, I've had enough. I'm just gonna go drink in the bar. And finally a sport I'm good at. But they made a mistake at this resort. They put the bar right next to the helipad. So I sat there watching medevac after medevac. Just one privileged family after another meeting their deductible. Rich people, are you guys okay? I'm worried about you. Do we have any rich people here tonight? I know you don't like to self-identify unless it's time to board the airplane. It's my turn. Yeah, no, I'm worried about the rich people, you guys. They are so bad at vacationing. Oh my God, and I think it's because they crave extremes. Like they want to go way higher than the rest of us, like Everest or space. Ugh, barf. I have zero interest in going to space. If I want to see what my vomit does when it's weightless, I will pound a bottle of Boone's Farm and visit my local public pool the way the good Lord intended. Or they want to go way lower than the rest of us, like the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, that was sad. Someone over here is laughing, but that was sad. I don't want to do that either. I like snorkeling, okay? I'm a simple woman. It's $35. You can do it hammered. You get a little bit of extra money. Uh-oh, now you gotta go scuba diving. If you haven't been scuba diving, I'm gonna save you time and money because it sucks too. My God, my husband made me do that. It's awful. It's like cold and there's heavy equipment and they made me do math. On vacation, math. And if you do the math wrong, if you stay down too long or you come up too fast, you and your entire family are gonna die. And then if you get on an airplane too soon after coming up, you and your entire family are gonna die. Are we having fun yet? Take some pictures, #blessed. I told my husband, I'm like, look, you don't have to take me on any more of these vacations with you, okay? You rescued me, and now I'm an indoor wife. Do we have any other proud indoor people here tonight? Make some noise, make some noise. Oh, we've got to stick together, okay? Because the outdoor people won't shut up about it. Oh my God, they're all like, I like the mountains. I like hiking in the mountains. Whoop-de-friggin-doo. I like my sofa. I like drinking on my sofa. Where's my t-shirt? I have a special surprise. Some of you already saw it. I sell t-shirts. I make t-shirts for the indoor people. And it says indoor wife, and it has mountains, because irony is not just for Alanis Morissette. They're $20. I have size small to quadruple large. Buy a shirt. Don't buy a shirt. I don't care. Just come say hi to me, okay? Come say hi to me. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. As my son went to college, the good one. Oh, it broke my heart. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't like having a child in college because it makes me feel old. To be fair though, this spring, my husband got diagnosed with gout. Gout! There's nothing older than gout. It's in his toe. I've got a limpy king, you guys. And his foot hurts, so now he wants me to be on top. He's not tricking me into getting on top. No, no, no. I've got too many girlfriends who have slipped a disc being on top. Reverse cowgirl is dangerous. Don't do it. You're gonna fall off the bull. Yeah. He's gonna have to get old by himself. Although I've started having hot flashes. I don't know, hot flash. It sounds fun. It sounds like a TikTok dance, like hot flash, hot flash. Not sweating your titties off in a Target. Ugh. Yeah, we're paying for my son's college. It feels weird because I feel like I just finished paying for my college. I finally paid off my student loans. I'll tell you all how I did it. It was a 2-step process. Step 1, I made eye contact. Step 2, I smiled. Yeah, my husband paid off my loans. It's nice of him, it's really nice. It's embarrassing though. It makes me a bad feminist. Oh my God, it's just, I'm so bad at making money. Oh God, have you tried it? Oh, I'm so bad at it. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, but you should see me spend it. Oh my God, I'm a natural. I'm a savant. It's like I was born to spend my husband's money. And that sometimes gets people upset. They're like, oh, you're just leeching off your husband. No, he loves it. He loves it. He has to work, you guys, because he's a scientist. Scientists, they run anxious. They spiral energy a lot. So they have to go to work. They have to just regular full-time employment. Ooh, it's like a hug. Oh, they love it. It's like a weighted blanket. So cozy. Yeah, they have to like thunder jacket themselves into a 401k and health insurance, and then they can thrive. And they have to go to work. You cannot be a stay-at-home scientist. And if you're on a dating app and someone says stay-at-home scientist, meth. They're cooking meth. No. And then if it also says entrepreneur, my boss. Swipe no. Unless you went to law school and you need to pay off your loans. Yeah. So, I didn't think this was how my life was gonna go. I thought I was gonna grow up and be like a strong, independent woman. That's what Beyonce told me. That's what my mom told me. My mom is a feminist from the 70s. She went to law school when they only let 10 women in at a time. In the 10, why 10? Maybe they thought if there was too many women there, they'd get the law books all periody or something. Some men are terrified of periods. Yeah, so when I park my car in a sketchy area, I just sprinkle the dashboard with tampons. I feel like the would-be carjacker is gonna be like, not this one, no. This one's yucky. I give that all to you. You can use it. I call it my flow jack. Okay, so I'm not financially independent at all, not even close. But I do identify as bossy. Oh, I'm a bossy lady. I'm not afraid to say it. I know some people don't like bossy women in our culture, like don't tell me about business, devil woman. But that's crazy. If bossy women disappeared off the planet tomorrow, no more potlucks. How are you gonna build a community without a casserole? It cannot be done. Some of you are here tonight because your bossy lady friend told you to come to the comedy show and buy the tickets and there, show me your leader. Show me your leader. Yes. Right there. Yes. You be nice to her, okay? You need her. She's the one that's gonna help you bury the body, okay? She's the one that can get shit done. Yeah. You buy her a drink, okay? Yeah, you gotta cherish your bossy ladies out there. And I was trying to figure out why? What happened in our culture that we don't like bossy women anymore? And I think it was prohibition. In 1919, bossy women got prohibition passed. We made alcohol illegal for everyone, and no one even wanted that. Did anyone else here watch the Ken Burns Prohibition documentary on PBS? Oh, you all have real jobs, okay? It was just for viewers like me. I'll tell you what it was. It was a bunch of black and white photographs of old-timey women just mad, holding like shotguns and hatchets. It was like a Dixie Chicks album cover. And these ladies' faces were so mad. They're like the pioneers of resting bitch face. But they did the impossible. They got prohibition passed, and they couldn't even vote yet. Women didn't have the vote. They just whined hard enough. They got a constitutional amendment passed. We can't even do that today. That is a buttload of, I'd like to speak to your manager, please. And this is why I think teenage girls are so terrifying, because they're coming into their power, they don't know how to wield it yet. They're like baby copperheads, and they can't control their venom. Ugh. Yeah, do we have any girl moms here tonight? Make some noise. Thank you for your service. I really thought I was gonna have a girl, And my mom fell recently, and I had to go home and help her in the hospital, and I had to help shower her. And she was sitting in a little chair in the shower, and I couldn't find her nipples. And I was like, did my mom have cancer? And I just forgot. Where did the nipples go? And we found them. They were on her lap. We found them. Have you ever seen hammer toes? They go up, down, and around. My mommy has hammer titties. Up, down, and around. And of course, these are like the ghost of boobies future for me. But I'm not going to have a daughter that's going to help me find my nipples when I'm 74. You just have these straight dudes. They're just smelly and hairy and what, Mom? And the nice one left, and we're just left with the one that can't read context clues. When my husband and I get romantic, we close our bedroom door, and our 16-year-old will come up to a door that's, almost never closed, and he will... You feel that? Yeah. You got kids, I'm gonna throw up. Like there's no, if you're trying to get romantic, there's nothing worse than the sound of a child wriggling the handle. Oh, it's like a cock-blocking nor'easter. Swooshing in, sucking all the boners out of the room. The only thing worse is if you can't remember if you locked the door or not. Oh God, that'll turn your hair gray. Is that what happened to you? Yeah, I understand. I know your child's future therapy bill flashes before your eyes. You know all those guys who have heart attacks when they're doing it? I'm convinced it's because they can't remember if they lock the door or not. And when they hear the it's easier to just die. And then I gotta be honest, we have to lock our bedroom door because I put on a show, okay? My husband asked me to do a striptease for him, and I was like, you pay for everything. Sure, yeah, whatever. Whatever you want, buddy. You know, finally a use for my musical theater degree. So I slapped on my tap shoes. And I warmed up my jazz elbows. And I was like, chicks and ducks and geese gonna skirt. And I'll wear my tight little skirty with a fringe. My husband said, time out. No, thank you. Oh, my razzmatazz not getting you raising. Stop it. My husband and I have been doing weekly date nights to keep love alive, but we fight. We fight every date night. It's the same fight. He's like, what should I wear? I'm like, I don't know. Why am I in charge of this? I know I like my husband to wear a business suit, so he looks like a professional man. And he likes for me to look like I work in the oldest profession. Okay, yeah, I'm wearing a dress he bought me for my birthday that came in a plastic tube. Like the way you buy tennis balls. And this dress is awful. It's way too tight, and it's this cheap glitter fabric, so I'm covered in micro slut abrasions. It's so embarrassing. I just want to yell in the restaurant, I'm not a sex worker. Not that there's anything wrong with being a sex worker. I'm just not here with this man for some of his money. We've been married for 24 years. I'm with this man for all of his freaking money. Two kids, vaginal births. That's my severance package, okay? That's my combat pay. I've been sneeze peeing for 15 years. You guys too? You guys sneeze peeing out there? I'm worried about our future. What what comes next. Are we gonna sneeze poop? I don't wanna. I'm worried I'm gonna get drunk at a kid's birthday party, decide to have my turn on the bouncy castle. All my internal organs fall out. No one wants to be that drunk girl at the party. The one with the piñata pussy. Yeah, that's my money, okay? You don't have to show me the money. I know that's my money because I'm gonna need it when I'm 70 to build a bear myself back together. I need to Humpty Dumpty my cunty. So when my son forgets me in a hot car, I don't pee my pants. I'm sorry, young people, if that was too much for you guys. But I think you should know your future. Also, I don't like young people. You all pretend to be nice, but you're mean. You're mean. Oh, young people brought the center part back into fashion. Why? So you can see how many seconds ago I dyed my gray out? Oh, I hope you choke on your boba tea. Young people also brought micro shorts into fashion. Did you see that this summer? Micro shorts is all over TikTok. It is a bathing suit bottom. It's a bathing suit bottom. Oh my gosh. The young people don't know you can't spend all summer wearing a bathing suit bottom. It's not gonna be a hot girl summer. No, it's gonna be a hot crotch summer. If you invested in Bitcoin, go now and corner the market on Monistat 7. Because the price of that is gonna be like women's pH balance. It's about to go through the roof. And I think we should fight back, ladies. I think we should fight back with fabric. I think we should wear grandma shorts. My grandma's shorts were the coziest. They started right under her tits. She didn't even need a belt. She just hammer-tittied them into her Werther's Originals. And then they went all the way down to her compression socks. In the summertime, my grandmother was 90% shorts. She looked like SpongeBob SquarePants. But she was comfortable. And her thighs were covered. You know, I'll never go outside with my thighs not covered. Because I'm from the Thigh Master generation. Anyone here remember the Thigh Master? Yes. Okay. Young people. The Thigh Master was a contraption that was peddled to us ladies by Suzanne Summers on the television. That's how long ago it was. And she told us we had to spot reduce our thighs with it, right? Because our thighs are garbage. And it made a crazy sound. Does anyone remember the sound? Like, reet, 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 reet. It sounded like the guy with the knife in the Psycho movie. Reet, 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 reet. I think the guy with the knife would have better results than the Thigh Master, because at least he could hack the meat off your legs. What is doing this over and over again get a girl ready for? I can't wait to go to the party and show all the fellers how I can crush beer cans with my thighs. I hope the boys like Christmas, because I'm a nutcracker. Okay, this next part gets weird. I was learning about the 1893 Chicago's World Fair, and they had the first ever Ferris wheel there, and they had these cages of 20 people at a time going up, and one of the cages, as it started to go up, a guy started flipping out, and everyone got worried he was gonna get violent, and then this lady jumped on his head, and she sat on his face, and she swaddled him with her butter-churning Oklahoma pioneer thighs. And she's like, settle down there, little feller. I got you. And it worked. She stopped his panic attack with her noise-canceling thigh phones. Ladies, did you know we could do this? Ma'am, what's your name? In the blue. Yeah, what's your name? Judy. Okay, Judy. So the next time you're on an airplane, Judy, and you see someone flipping out, you got a role to play, okay? You go ahead, Judy. You jump on that person's head. There's no time to be shy, Judy. It's an emergency. You sit on their face. You say, settle down there, little feller. I got you. I got you. Oh, you got a pretty mouth. Judy, do you think you can do that? It's for America. You do it? Yeah, give it up for Judy! Thank you for your service. Okay, this next part gets even weirder. Okay, I Googled Suzanne Summers because she recently passed away, and I found out that she started selling the Thigh Master when she found out that her male co-star on the TV show Three's Company, come and knock on our door, her male co-star was making 5 times more than the female co-stars in an ensemble piece. Can't be doing that. So I think the Thigh Master was all a part of Suzanne's plan to make an army of women, and a few gay guys, with thighs as strong as Popeye's arms, so they could hold men's heads hostage. Senators' faces hostage, until they promised to pass an equal pay for equal work constitutional amendment. Y'all, Suzanne wasn't worried about her thigh gap. No, she was worried about her wage gap. And I think we should continue her work here tonight. When you go home, if you don't have a Thigh Master, that's okay. Just sit on someone's face. Okay, you sit on his. You sit on his. It can, be a husband, a neighbor, a drifter. It's just like gym class, okay? We just got to partner up and get our reps in, so we can get our thighs strong enough that we can spring load our beaver trap and take America back one mustache ride at a time. Are you with me? Oh my gosh, you guys, I think this is the part where we storm the Capitol. It's our turn. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so, that's my time tonight. I hope you all liked my show. I'm selling rainbow trucker hats. They're also $20. I have different colors. If you are a lesbian or a straight man, I will give you one for free because you have to make women happy, and that looks really hard. Yeah, and I have these coasters I hand out with my QR code. These are free. I'm going to record a special and put it on YouTube. And if you follow me at Amy Brown Comedy on YouTube, you can watch it for free and share it with your friends and help me get booked and follow me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. And I have a podcast, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Keep